Welcome back, everyone. It's Easter week, the perfect time to bring you some fun projects and ideas to make your Easter at home a little more special. And we wanted to check in with our favorite, Ashley Morgan with Unglued. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been thinking about you because we all want to support small business, and you're downtown Fargo, and everything has just been turned upside down. Before we even get into the projects, how are you doing?
I am so tired, but I'm doing good. We're doing all the things.
Okay, well, I love that you're still able to join us and give us some great ideas. So this is the perfect time, I was going to say, just because you're not here with us doesn't mean you don't have some great, DIY projects. We're all at home, we're with our kids, or, even if you don't have kids, these are some great projects to do while we're social distancing.
Yes, totally.
So what do we have today?
I have 3 things that we'll kind of go through pretty quick so you can see them all. I wanted to limit it to 2, but I couldn't decide. So our first one is using a little plastic Easter egg. This is straight off of Pinterest, but it is one of the favorite ones we've ever done that people have wanted to know more about. And so you just take your plastic Easter egg, some pipe cleaners, and a cotton ball. And most Easter eggs have the 2 holes in them at the top. And you'll take a pipe cleaner, you'll kind of hold it in half so that you measure it right. And then you will insert it from the inside into the little holes, and you're going to create ears and feet this way. So you're going to kind of pull them up like that, and then you're going to aim them back down to either go back into the hole, or you can just twist them around, and you end up with really cute little ears.
I
and
love
then you
those.
repeat that
They are so cute.
feet. And then the hardest part for me is putting these really cheap Easter eggs together, and so I won't spend all my time doing that. But basically, if you can, you'll seal it up. And then, like with our little blue guy, you'll create a little face with a Sharpie, and then you glue a little cotton ball on its butt, and then it sits up really nicely on a table to be sitting with you at the dinner table.
I love that. Okay, that is Badeau family friendly, and I think I have all of those materials at home. Oh my goodness, now.
Oh, yeah. So our next one is doing Easter bunny headbands. And this can be done with paper instead of felt if you don't have felt. And so what you do is you grab an old headband that maybe isn't being used. If it has stuff on it already, just take it off, end up with a nice bare headband. And then I went on the internet and I found a little pattern for Easter bunny ears. And then I traced that onto my felt. And so here is the secret sauce. I traced it on there. To get the most stability out of this, we're taking inspiration from our unicorn headband kit that's going to be available today. I highly recommend doubling up your felt. And so you have the fold on the bottom, and you're going to cut it on each side, but doubled up. And so it ends up like this. So you've got a 2-sided bunny ears. And then you're going to take a hot glue gun, and you're going to glue it onto your headband, but you want to double it up. And that is what's going to create the most stable thing that Pinterest might lie to you about. And I won't go ahead and hot glue it here just for the sake of time, but you'd hot glue it, especially towards the bottom. Insert it inside of this, get a lot of hot glue there, and then you have a smaller piece that'll be the inner ear. And you could do this with any kind of felt. You could probably do it with stiffer fabric, and for sure with paper will work as well. And then if you want to create it kind of unicorn headband-like and take your Easter bunny super cute, you just cut some faux flowers, and then you hot glue them. And it's not the prettiest on the backside, but the flowers will actually stabilize your ears even more.
Oh, I love that.
And then you have a cute headband.
That is adorable. I see some great family pictures coming out of that. Instagram worthy there. Okay, and one more project?
Yes. So then our last one is doing a Peeps clay cupcake topper, but there's so many uses for this. It could also become a little Peeps necklace. And so if you have any air dry clay at home or polymer clay, you can easily do this. And they're not hard. You can do Michael's curbside delivery right now just with your polymer clay. All that you do is you want a non-porous surface, so something like this plexiglass. I'm going to aim you down really briefly. And you're going to flatten it out with your fingers. And then if you take something like a marker that doesn't have a lot of divots to it, you're going to smooth it out really nicely. And then again, I just found an outline online, because I'm terrible at freehanding stuff, of a little Peeps guy here. And we're going to put that on top of our clay. And we just want our clay to be thick enough to be able to insert a toothpick in the bottom for it to be a cupcake topper. And you can take a bamboo skewer and basically just outline this, but take your time more than I am. You could also use an X-Acto knife, and I won't go through, maybe I'll do the whole thing. But basically, after this is cut out, you'd bake it at 275 for about 10 minutes. And then after you've put a toothpick hole in the bottom of it, though, that is the key. And then you'll just draw a little face on it with a Sharpie, and then you end up with a cute little bunny. And I just want to show you my fail here first. Crafts don't always work the first time around, and so I burned my bunnies the first time that we did it. But you guys, it's still totally worth it to try.
I love it. Oh, and you know what? You mentioned this, and I want to, before we let you go, make sure you talk a little bit about the DIY kits and some virtual workshops too.
Yes, totally. So the unicorn headband, as well as like little felt succulents, we're creating little DIY kits that we can ship to you. They're on our website. Or you can follow the instructions that you'll find on the product pages too to make your own if you have your own supplies. And so we're enabling you either way. And then we have virtual workshops where we ship you the supplies, and then you work live with a local maker or one from Bismarck. I did this one of our dog last week with our watercolor your pet workshop with Painter Nicole from Bismarck. She'll ship you all the supplies. We have a quilling class coming up too. And basically the only catch with these is you have to register a little earlier than normal because we're shipping you the supplies. And so tomorrow's the deadline for the watercolor workshop. That's on Tuesday. And we've got all kinds, like 5 a week happening right now with people all over the country are taking them.
I love it. Ashley, you are exactly what we need right now when we're all stuck inside our homes. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll add some links to our hot button at valleynewslive.com to find out more information on signing up for those virtual workshops as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay with us. Coming up next here on North Dakota Today, how you can teach your children about the story of Easter.